I'm Chris Smith. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Okay, so Tyson Fury, he spoke to Fight Hub and he was asked if the Undisputed fight with Oleksandr Usyk was indeed a priority. And Tyson Fury responded with this. Has it ever been my priority? Did I ever say I wanted Undisputed? It's always been some other little bitch's dream. If he takes a small percentage, we might make it happen. But if he wants a large bag, I'm going to say, no thank you. I think Francis Ngannou is going to be a tougher challenge than these other guys. These other guys are just boxers. This guy's more than that. Tyson Fury's statement. So, okay, clearly he's saying that Francis Ngannou is a tougher challenge than Oleksandr Usyk. But yet, Francis Ngannou is getting a nice little payday, right? But Oleksandr Usyk, who is apparently easier, shouldn't get a nice payday. He should take a lower percentage. Which is weird, isn't it? Because for me, if a fighter sees another fighter as easy work, and you can get very good money for some easy work, then you'll take it, right? Of course you would. Of course you would. But this just goes back to Tyson Fury saying that he's the best, but unwilling to prove it. He is unwilling to prove it. His best wins on his record are Vladimir Klitschko, Deontay Wilder, and Dillian White. That's his best wins. Anthony Joshua beat two of those, Klitschko and White. And if he beats Deontay Wilder in Saudi Arabia, if and when that fight happens, then Joshua has also beaten all of Tyson Fury's best opponents. And a whole lot more. But people say Tyson Fury's the GOAT and Anthony Joshua's garbage, right? Very, very weird. Now, if anybody is defending Tyson Fury's statement here, where he's saying that Oleksandr Usyk should take a small percentage, then I don't know if you're a boxing fan or if you're not. Well, I say I don't know. Of course I know. You're not really a boxing fan. You're a Tyson Fury fan. That's what you are. And if you perceive Tyson Fury as the best of this era, and maybe he is, then surely you would want him to prove it, right? What you shouldn't be doing is backing up him saying that Usyk should be taking a smaller percentage. But on the flip side of that, of course, when it comes to the Saudis, they don't do percentages. They don't. Each fighter will make their own deal. And that's what happened the first time around when it was supposed to have happened in Saudi Arabia, where the head of Skills Challenge in Amir Abdullah, he said that Oleksandr Usyk accepted his part in Saudi Arabia. Bob Arum also confirmed that too. But the reason why the fight didn't get made is because Tyson Fury asked for more money than what was in the entire pot. Then fast forward when they're looking to make the fight at Wembley Stadium, which I don't believe at all, you've got Tyson Fury saying that Usyk should take a 30% split. And when Usyk accepted it, Tyson Fury came out and was laughing at Oleksandr Usyk and his team for accepting such a low ball offer, calling them the worst management team in the business and things like that, for allowing their guy to accept such a low ball offer. And people out there back him, say, yeah, he's absolutely right. Tyson Fury's the best. Oleksandr Usyk is the one who don't want the fight. Can you believe these people actually exist in 2023? Can you believe that? They still walk around thinking for themselves. It's frightening. It's frightening the kind of world that we live in, that people can't see what's in front of them. Tyson Fury don't want this fight. He just doesn't want it. He never wanted it. He never planned on fighting Oleksandr Usyk. We know that back in February. He put out that a big thank you to Prince Mohammed bin Salman. And he put big bold letters, game changer. This is in February, halfway through negotiations with Oleksandr Usyk, right? That means that he was always going to be fighting at Riyadh season, not Oleksandr Usyk. But some people don't want to see that. They don't want to see that. Even though the whole tag of this thing from Frank Warren and Tyson Fury for Francis Ngannou is game changer, right? Amazing, but people just don't want to see it. And if anybody out there wants to defend him and say that, yeah, he shouldn't have to fight Oleksandr Usyk unless Oleksandr Usyk takes a small purse and all that kind of stuff. Well, basically they're saying that Tyson Fury doesn't have to make any kind of amendments. He doesn't have to make any kind of maneuvers. It's all on Usyk. I mean, what kind of people are you? I don't get it. You're not boxing fans, and I prefer it if I don't see you in my comment section, because if I do, I'm actually going to start blocking people, because I'm tired of stupidity. If you can't see that he don't want this fight, then I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. He will not go down as the greatest of this era, because he's avoided and ducked Oleksandr Usyk. He's avoided and ducked Anthony Joshua, but he's been doing it under the ruse of pretend offers, and then pulling the plug and changing the goalpost and things like that, and lying all the time. Again, one of his latest things is that he wants to fight John Jones in the cage. Also Francis Ngannou in the cage. Absolute nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Why are people buying into it? I don't get it. And of course, you see that whole, before the press conference, you get absolute numpties doing some punditry work alongside Carl Frampton. Listen, I like Carl Frampton. I've always been a big fan of his, but even he's turning into one of these kind of people. It's weird. And you get other people, oh, this is a great fight, what a big fight, Tyson Fury, you know, he's definitely the king of the heavyweight. Shut up. Just shut up. Okay, these people, I mean, where do TNT Sports find them? I don't get it. Listen, at the end of the day, realistic people know Tyson Fury doesn't want the fight. This is just a cash grab against Francis Ngannou. He's got no interest in Undisputed, and he is right what he said in his statement. Yes, he's never said he wanted Undisputed. He's never said it. But at the same time, he'll quite happily run around saying, I've won every belt in the heavyweight division. It's legendary stuff. It's historical stuff, having a third fight with Terry Chisora and 3 fights with Deontay Wilder and all that kind of garbage, right? But yet he says Undisputed isn't something that he wants. Oh, he does. Oh, he does. Because if Darren Dubois had beaten Oleksandr Usyk, that Undisputed fight would have been made in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. He doesn't want Usyk. He knows Usyk is potentially all wrong for him, which is a shame, because he can beat Usyk. Of course he can. But it doesn't look like he wants to try it. It doesn't. It never did. He conned the lot of you. Some people have woken up and go, yeah, absolutely correct. Some people are still living in the shadows. They are. And instead they want to deflect and change. It's like, I'll do these kind of videos, and then they'll come out with, well, what happened with Dillian Whyte? Where's Dillian Whyte? I mean, what's that got to do with this kind of subject? Anthony Joshua, he couldn't sell out a stadium against a Robert Helenius and think, okay, what's that got to do with this video? These are the kind of people that we're dealing with in society, where they are just reprobates. That's what they are. They're just delinquents. They no longer have the common sense that they were born with. They were brought up wrong, is what they were. They want a man defend Tyson Fury. Go ahead. I'm not here to tell you that you should or you shouldn't. Okay, yeah, Tyson Fury's a great boxer, very good boxer. But he's always been very, very careful where he steps in his career. He's never taken fights just on the fly. He's never done it. He's never really tried to prove himself, outside of a couple of exceptions here and there. But anyway, what can you do? What can you do? You can't teach common sense to people. He don't want the fight with Usyk. He never did. And he's going to continue ducking him. Some people go, no, he's not. No, he's not. He's just playing games. Shut up. Just shut up. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, and of course subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next video.